Hello. It's the 1st of April. No jokes today. This is the renewed office. It is actually an office again, not a bedroom and a wardrobe storage facility. So yes, that's great. I've been taking out lots of stuff and moving it into the house. Still got a few bits to do. So that's all groovy. This has moved from over here. Let's take a spin around the outside. So the gravel has all been finished. Super duper. Little step in there. They've cleaned out the little gully guttering thing there. It's all good. Need to figure out what to do with that wisteria, but I'll train it sometime. And another little step in the wall to kind of hold back the gravel. I've lost a few plants in the process, but I'm not too bothered. That's the old pallets that were under what I was using as a bed in the office. And so yeah, lots of tidying up and stuff has gone on out here. Oh good, they put the spare railing back up. So basically now the builders are on a hiatus. That's my kitchen, in case you didn't realise, right below the office. A lovely mouldy, sluggy, snaily kitchen. Thank God for the dishwasher, because I am cleaning everything as I go. So the lads had put some more soil in and leveled it all out, raked it all. I've put some fertiliser down and some bark chippings. The tiles have gotten so far up here. I love this little edging around the edge as well. And on this top section. So it's all matching the floor down there in the same direction, the tiles. But they've run out of tiles, so you'll see there's a few more steps left back to go towards the office, the back door, the back entrance. And then they rendered this little edge. So it's all nice and flat. Now, no idea when the steel's coming for the terrace. So if you're a returning visitor to the channel, you'll know that there should be a steel frame that goes all the width of that, all the way along, turns around at the corner and joins up at the kitchen. For now, there's no news on when it's coming. So it's just a waiting game. But the good news is I don't have a deadline for this house, right? I never have. Look at that tidy. This is my old table, because the new extendable table is actually in the house. So I guess I should say what's left to finish at the minute. Picking off bits of blue plastic, putting on some, what do you call it, like frosting, so the cats don't face plant into the side there. So the steel work, the stairs, which should be the same as this, but with that profile. So they're still yet to come. Ooh, I'm going to sneeze. Look how spacious the kitchen looks. And my new sideboard, which I'm really excited about. That looks really good. So yeah, the heating in here. So this will be the main control panel for the heating. The replacement glass for that one that's cracked at the bottom, that should be coming. These two kitchen units that are missing, these two 40cm units, are on order. So you'll see where it will match that line there. Skirting boards are all done. That door needs replacing because it shouldn't be frosted. That's on order as well. This is going to go back on the terrace. This is the beer fridge, which I got some sticky butt plastic Blue Peter fans from Amazon. And that's my gas hob, which is yet to be installed. So when these two missing units come, they'll be able to fix, I think, will they be able to put the gas hob and the sink in? I think that's the sink down there. So once they're all in, then I call back the team where I've ordered this kitchen from, and then they'll come and they'll measure for the stone worktop, which will be a lovely cream colour. These lights, they're working, but they're not fully installed yet, so that'll come down, come and happen at the end, or towards the end. Anyway, there's my beautiful dining table, hiding under plastic. And then most exciting for me was getting my big sofa back. It was a mission. There was about 2 or 3 evenings of me trying to figure out how the hell it all goes back together again. So I've got my TV, got my cushions, got my big 55-inch screen TV back. Yes! Amazing. These curtains need a trim, same as the downstairs ones. I've actually just moved the position. This was missing, and I've moved the position of the other 2 brackets on either end. That was fun. Trying to use a hammer drill. Swapping between my left and my right hand. Got a bit of gardening work left to do. I've got some plastic sheeting there to cover the ground, so weed suppressant. I've got to cut that fence panel, stick it into place, but I'm kind of waiting until my hand feels a bit stronger until I'm able to do that. Picking up bits of brick and plastic that's ended up in the planting area. Need to just go and check that again because it looks a bit wobbly. What do you think? So yeah, I got my grandma's sewing machine out of the container as well. I say I did it, I didn't. I got the builders to help me, and they also helped me drag in the sofa. And it's so good. I can't tell you. I'm so happy. These are the curtains waiting to be sewn up for the kitchen, and this is all the stuff from the bathroom. So they just put the finishing coat on the ceiling this morning. So I think they've put 2 or 3 coats of primer, I don't know, and a couple of coats of paint, so it should be fully waterproof, but at least I've got 2 bathrooms in the house, right? So I don't have to worry about that for now. So yeah. Got to trim the bedroom curtains as well. The replacement window upstairs, when that comes, apparently this is when this one with the big crack will also get replaced. This is about 2 meters. I don't know what it is in feet, probably about 6 foot. But yeah, it's properly fucked. But yeah, managed to fill the wardrobes pretty much. Got a few cushions and a few things left to do. A few coats and things to figure out where to hang them. Yeah, it's all good. That's another little shelf unit for the upstairs bathroom. I'm going to go this one here. And yeah, this central heating and the water tank will be the next thing to happen. So I can actually use the bath. Wouldn't that be? It's going to be a great day. So yeah. So I've got a little break now from the builders, which is lovely. Get the house to myself again. And I can just kind of settle in and enjoy it. And then the next thing that will happen is probably the steels for the terrace, and then when they come back with tiles to finish up there, that'll all be good. And then they're also keeping an ear out for any other sites they might be having, or other people that they know that are digging out lots of soil. But you'll see all my plants up there waiting to kind of go in. And then I've been recommended a garden centre in Oliveira de Hospital, which I'm going to go and visit probably at the weekend and get some grasses and things to put in there. So that's the back wall of the bathroom, the downstairs bathroom there, right? This is 3 layers of brick, lots of insulation, plastic, and 3 layers of brick on that side where the stairs go down as well. So I don't want to put anything in there that's too big on roots, so no trees, but I think grasses should be okay. And then Ellie and Guy gave me some cuttings and some replacements for plants that had died in the frost. You'll see I've got a few of those to do as well. Got some dahlia bulbs and a bit of work to do. This is how damp the office was. So I pulled this out of one of the spaces in the office. It was kind of hiding down on the bottom level, and it's completely covered in mould. So I've been leaving it to dry in the sunshine. Same with this little basket as well. But I've got a top tip, so make sure it's dry, brush off all the mould, and then get a spray bottle with a mixture of vinegar and water, like 50-50. And once all the crap has gone from it, get rid of as much as possible, give it a good bash and a brush, and then spray it with a vinegar solution and let that dry, and that apparently kills the mould. So I've done this with one already, which wasn't as bad as this, but this is like fully fully mouldy all around, so hopefully that'll fix it. So yeah, the parking area is going to be one of the last things to do. Well, in fact, the very last thing to do is going to be painting the outside of the house, the whole property from top to bottom. So every wall, I think I'm just going to spray this. I've got a spray bottle, so I might just do that because it's quite a rough splasher under. But all the nice smooth surfaces all need painting. So that's still to do. And then I've got 77 metres of railings on order. So everywhere that there's a drop and everywhere there's stairs, there'll be railings. So the steel terrace will come up here and then there'll be a railing going across and down the steps and da-da-da. So yeah, lots of steps, lots of levels. And yeah, a fair bit left to do. But it's habitable. I wish I could use my kitchen. It's not quite ready. Yeah, and lots of weeding. Oh my god. But I've got the rest of the roll of weed suppressant. So once the container comes down here, this is where the little workshop the container will become a workshop. There's power and water down here already. And then weed suppress all of this, get some more gravel, God knows how many tons, and then tidy it up all the way along down to the bird enclosures. Oh yeah, something else. There's always something else. So where I'm sort of below the kitchen, right, at the bedroom level, that's the bedroom there. So the terrace steelwork is going to come right the way across the top of my head onto there. More railings down here. What I'm missing is steps coming down there onto this, what is that? 1, 2, 3. So that's the third terrace, and then all the way down to the bottom there's another little step there. So I'm going to put steps in, and then I can get access from here through the kitchen garden and then down into the bird enclosure. So yeah. It's like, am I near the end? Sort of. Not quite. Why are you two following me? So yeah, fair amount left to do. The house of many levels. And there's the air conditioning unit from the outside there, and the conditioning unit there. So yeah, guttering, that's another thing. This is a jam pipe for the guttering. So again, that's a later project. There was never any guttering on this house on this side, so all the water used to run down and go into the adega, which is now the bedroom. So definitely need that. And you can see actually how green things are starting to turn, because this is just raw render, right? So the humidity here is pretty high, even though it's getting warm now, but I think it's going to rain this afternoon. So yeah, I should really get that painted as soon as possible. Yeah, let the baby chicks out on the field. I don't know if you can see any of them because they're really tiny. Probably not. So yeah, fair bit left to go. But it's been a good old journey up until this point, from December 21 when I got the keys. Whoops, that's locked. To where are we now? 1st of April 25. So yeah, demolition started in February, March last year. And so yeah, it's all been kicking off. It's all been happening. Yeah. So I don't know when the builders are going to be back, or when the heating or the water tank or the terrace is coming in, but I'm going to enjoy a nice little break. My peach tree is blooming, little blossoms. So yeah, it might be a while till you hear back from me, but I just thought I'd share where I'm at right now. So back soon with some more updates.